It doesn't take too many people for God to move. We are not ignorant of his devices, lest he gains advantage. There are devices going on against all of us. Every one of us. There is nobody that passes through this world without troubles and without pain and without adversaries. You will face something, you will go through something. And it is required of us to be like the sons of Issachar, who were men that had understanding of the times. What time is it spiritually? We know the time physically, but do we know what time is it spiritually? Because if we don't know the time spiritually, we will be overtaken. And if you are a believer and you've been saved and the devil never bothers you or your family, there is something wrong with you. Because the devil never spends his time fighting people who ain't going nowhere. And you never see gold or diamond or oil on the main road or on the malls, Walmart or any of the malls. Gold and diamonds and oil, you got to dig. You got to go deep. You got to fight something to discover it. Are you hearing me, somebody? And you don't even know why the enemy and the adversary is on your case. You don't understand why the adversary is on the case of your case. It's like he lets everybody off the hook, but this one particular son or daughter of yours, it's like all hell breaks loose on that one. When my mother took seed of me, she bled for 4 months. And she was weak and anemic, and she literally laid in pool of blood. And the doctor said, Florence, you can't make it. So they performed a D&C to abort me. Months after the D&C, the stomach kept growing, and they found out that we were twins. And one was removed, and I survived. Are you hearing me, somebody? I survived because I have to stand before you today. I survived because somebody prayed for me. Is anybody hearing me? Say yes. And I had no idea why the enemy was interested in me right in my mother's womb before even I gained consciousness. Didn't know who I was, but somebody knew who I was. Do you realize that the wise men who saw the star of Jesus, they were not Christians? They weren't saved. They were astrologers. And hear me, when you, for instance, you see behind you, you see exit out there, and that is light, exit. That green light there is exit. If you look behind those gentlemen standing there, you can't see what is in the dark. But the folks standing in the dark can see us that are in the light. So folks in the dark can see folks in the light. And it takes discerning of spirit or a laser eye to see what is in the dark. So the ignorance of the church is people feel, well, I'm in the light. Yes, you are in the light, but those in the darkness can see you, and you can't see what is in the darkness. So they can throw things at you because they see you clearly and you don't see them. Jesus, at the age of 2 years, a whole king, Herod, gave a command and made a decree that I want that kid dead. 2 years old, a king deployed all the army of the state to go after a 2 years old boy's life. Moses, before he was born, a decree was made to kill all the male seed of the Hebrews. Why? Because of destiny. He was carrying something, and it was because of the prophecy that he will be the deliverer to bring his people out of bondage. And Satan said, declare war on him before he's born. I want him dead, so he will not even know why he came into this world. Do you know how many people are dead without even know what killed them and why they came into this world? And you have been fighting, and your kids are fighting, and they don't know why, and you don't know why. It's because they are carrying something, promise. There is destiny inside of them. There is prophecy inside of them. You know, there are some churches that are growing without battle, without warfare. And you know why? Because their messages don't touch anything. Their messages don't impact the enemy. They are no threat to the powers of darkness. The devil already has them in his pocket. Are you hearing me? But there are some churches, he will throw everything at you because he knows when you break through is trouble. So much demonic concentration on that particular individual is because that individual is a game changer. That individual is carrying something. That individual is a son and daughter of destiny. That individual is carrying an anointing that breaks the yoke. The Bible said that when Moses passed, when Moses died, an angel of the Lord came down from heaven to protect the body of Moses. Why? Because there was a contention, there was a fight over the body. Do you know there is a fight over you? There's a fight over your body. There's a fight over the organs of your body. There's a fight over your emotion. There's a fight over your mind. There's a fight over your will. There's a fight over your finances. A fight over the works of your hands. A fight over your church. A fight over your marriage. A fight over your case. A fight over your community. A fight over your nation. A fight over your life, because you are carrying something. And the enemy is going to put up a fight, and the only way you will survive is to fight back. Tell somebody, fight back.